And when he turned around, I saw it was my number. And I was just, that's it, you know. I was ready to run through anything and do whatever is necessary to win this game. Any other president in the world would have worn his best suit. Here comes a guy that was incarcerated, supporting a white man's game, wearing a white man's jumper. Incredible. I couldn't sing. I was biting my lower lip because I knew if I opened my mouth I would start to cry. I was just so proud, unbelievably proud.
In the closing minutes, the Springboks scored a drop goal and won the match, and with it, the World Cup.
It wasn't a victory for white South Africa. This was a victory for all of South Africa. And he was, you know, he was there sharing it with us. Let's follow the detractors' route and say it was a very shrewd political move. Okay, fine. But the way in which he carried that political move was just tremendous.
If they can just show us the bones of my child, I will be grateful. Where did they leave the bones of my child? Where did they take him?
The toughest challenge Mandela faced was to persuade South Africa to forget the horrors of the past and not seek revenge. At public hearings, victims were encouraged to confront their aggressors, who escaped prosecution if they confessed.
He took my genitals,
Mr. X
and Mr. X shut the drawer. He squeezed and squeezed.
What kind of man, listening to those moans and cries and groans, and taking each of those people very near to their deaths, what kind of man is that?
Not only you have asked me that question.
If we don't forgive them, then that feeling of bitterness and revenge will be there. And we are saying, let us forget the past. Let's concern ourselves with the present and the future. But to say the atrocities of the past will never be allowed to happen again.
My wife was sitting right at the door where you came in. She was wearing a long blue coat. Can you remember if you shot her?
When he says, guys, we've got to forgive, nobody could say you are being facile, you are talking glibly about forgiveness. What do you know about suffering? 27 years, you know.
We are sorry for what we have done. It was the situation in South Africa.
He did something almost historically unique.
We are asking from you, please do forgive us.
Which raised the prospect that people could be held accountable without being punished in a traditional sense. This is something virtually without precedent in humanity.